That man. I'm not that man. That man. That man.
Annyeonghaseyo, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Romeo as a dead man running on Nintendo's, running on PC.
Shutting down.
So this is where you've been.
I thought you'd come. I knew you'd find this place.
You're the real one. I finally found you.
But we're all real. The ones you killed were also the real me. But I guess defining real is somewhat difficult.
Just what are you? What brought you to me?
What a mundane question. Is that really what you came to ask?
I want to save this world. Are you the one destroying it?
The answer is simple. I did it to see you. I destroyed the world in order to see you, Romeo.
Why?
I wonder. I think my consciousness is making me do it. For the sake of the New World Order.
Am I supposed to understand what you're talking about?
I'm going to destroy this world. And create a new one. It's really simple. Do you understand me now?
You can't. The world has been plunged into a nightmare.
Oh, look at the time. I'll be waiting over there. Shutting down.
What a beautiful place. Grandpa, what do you think is waiting up ahead? Oh yeah. I'm on my own now. Guessing in here will be where things end. I've come so far now that I think about it. I was killed by that white devil that day. Grandpa brought me back to life. I became dead man. Dead, yet still alive. Just, what was all this amazing power for? Did Grandpa know all along that things would turn out this way? Then is Grandpa the real man behind the curtain? No. That's just my imagination running wild again. Whenever anything happened, Grandpa would dive into his research, always anticipating the unexpected. He simply created a power that could save the world, a little bit at a time, in secret. But if this power was discovered, it would be considered a threat. He trusted me. And he entrusted me with this power to ensure that it wouldn't be taken away, to bring the world back to normal. Oh. Okay. So he's come to take this power. Maybe destroying space-time was just a trap to lure me here. If so, that's pretty interesting. I think I'll take him up on his invitation. Time to get moving.
Power. Shortly after becoming a founding member of the Spacetime Police, Juliet Dendrobium was thrown into an unknown subspace during a time jump accident and subsequently trapped there. There, Juliet experienced a sense of transcendence over time, a discovery of her true self, and a union with an overwhelmingly expansive intelligence. It's what is known as mystical experience. She encountered something beyond human understanding, and it is there that she found her purpose in life. Whether or not it is something that will bring true goodness and beauty to the universe is another matter altogether. At that time, she also acquired practical skills, basically what amount to monstrous powers. She can replicate herself and mimic other things. She can also whisper to others and bestow some of her skills upon them. When she escaped from that place herself, the sheer force of her power caused a rift in space-time. She then traveled back in time to began to appear in the future. She met you, fell in love with you, and then came to hate you. She tried to save you, then gave up. She betrayed you and tried to distort history. She searched for a path to try to reorganize the world. She yearned and despaired. Juliet became a woman possessing every power and emotion imaginable. Right. Hold on a minute.
Shutting down. Well, I get it. Okay, fine. Well,
hey, Romeo. Oh?
shutting down.
You doesn't know pain or injury. Would you laugh at the scars of others?
Romeo? Is that you, Romeo?
I want to tell you. Lady, by yonder blessed moon I vow, that tips with silver all these fruit treetops of the forest that I can see when I close my eyes.
Swearing by the moon. How melancholic. But the moon is a symbol of transience. Your heart too will change someday.
Whether it changes or not, the moon will be gazing down on you.
I hate Shakespeare.
Well, I like him.
You have surprisingly old-fashioned tastes.
Plays have hearts of their own.
I'm mainly into hard sci-fi myself. Steel speaks to my soul more than love.
It was fun. The time I spent with you.
Those sound like parting words.
Am I gonna fight you?
I wonder, can I call my pet in?
Okay.
Hi. Hello. So you finally come. I've been waiting. I could
Isn't he cute?
I don't know what to call it.
On some day, in some era, on some Monday, at some time, during some season, I'll be waiting for you.
I'll go see you. This doesn't look like a pet. It looks more like some kind of final boss. Okay. Let's finish this story. Time to kick ass!
I'm famous, intergalactic, naked.
Oh, whoops.
Okay. Let's finish this story. Time to kick ass!
I'm famous, intergalactic, naked. We're connected. Now, we are on the same channel at last.
I fought you thinking you were some strange life form.
While I cannot explain it properly, the correct term would be interstellar life form.
I've met you before. A long time ago.
I am impressed that you remember.
When I was a kid, there was a dream I'd have whenever I got a fever. Go into a spaceship sunk in the lake. You would be on board.
I was transmitting data inside your dreams. Under specific conditions, the data will deploy inside your brain.
It sounds interesting. What did you do to my brain?
You have been programmed to come here, to the appointed place.
This place?
This is the holy ground upon which you will eradicate me and become the next ruler.
That's a load of horseshit.
Horseshit. What an interesting word. Ah, I am about to disappear.
I don't really get what's going on. I guess I'm being entrusted with something, huh?
That is generally correct.
Do you have a name?
Please remember me as Yakumo.
Yakumo. One of the mysteries of my memory has finally been solved.
In the end, space-time will be restored with the disappearance of my existence.
Did you have the same nightmare again? It wasn't a nightmare, more of a mysterious dream. Looks like you slept well, huh? It felt like a really long trip. Like I was in the space between dreams and reality. The weather's nice today, Romeo. Perfect for going for a dive. This brightness, it's so warm. It's a great morning. Today just absolutely sucks. Oh, these are the credits. Completely silent. I mean, the voice actors were good. A couple odd readings here and there, but, you know, considering the original script is in Japanese, and I'm sure he had some help translating it to English, and, you know, sometimes things just kind of get lost. Lost in the translation process. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think this is a particularly good game. Like, it's kind of hard to recommend this game. It's got all the weird trademarks of a Suda 5-1. You know, unfortunately, as a follow up to No More Heroes, I don't think it's quite there. The weirdness is there, and you know, I'm kind of glad they went for some photorealistic graphics this time around. But at the same time, it's not a fun game. And Suda does have a weird obsession with making games not necessarily fun. In order to, you know, deliver his weird story, you have to kind of put up with game design that's not particularly good. I think his peak was No More Heroes 2. I think that's kind of where he had his highest mark as far as a fun game is concerned. But yeah, I mean, this is not one of those. This is not a particularly fun game. It wasn't fun to go through it. And even though it had, you know, very similar gameplay to No More Heroes and the swordplay, like all the extra stuff they bolted on with like raising the zombies and the mini games with how to upgrade, you know, with upgrading your character and getting more, you know, more stats. I think those are a bit of a lose. You know, I don't think they won any particular fun portion of the game. The core gameplay is okay, but it does feel like the enemy patterns and the AI, it does feel like that's not finished. Just in the way that the enemies behave, that you know, like the really big guys were always facing towards you, and then they never really had a good opportunity to, you know, go back them and go behind them and hit their weak spot. There's no way to really make that happen. And by the time you aim your cursor at their weak spot, you know, the weak spot's gone, right? Because the enemy turns back. And so, you know, in that sense, it's not really balanced all that well. It's a shame too, because I think there was a lot of hope for this game. But yeah, unfortunately, as a game, it's not particularly good. And Grasshopper, you know, I mean, his games always tend to not be a little good here and there. But this one, I just don't think that much was good. Time of Promise. The story is like super bizarre, like all of his stuff is. But you know, I think maybe things you could piece together things by reading all the extra logs might help. Probably not though. Yeah, listen, it's okay. I don't know. He has made better games. Marianne, a short cooking video posted on a certain social media platform at Luna's suggestion went viral thanks to her motherly demeanor. Oh, we get a little epilogue, huh? Or epilogue. Went on to publish several cookbooks. Recently, she keeps herself fairly busy, occasionally appearing on local TV, etc. But I definitely think they need to work on like the enemy patterns and the AI in order to give yourself some good opportunities to hit weak spots. Like her mother, after continuing to post videos on her singing on social media, she sparkled a viral sensation in Southeast Asia and landed on the global viral charts of major music streaming. However, pressured by her boyfriend Yoji, she suddenly got married and abruptly retired at age 23. Oh, how very idol-like. Eventually ending up with 2 daughters and a son, she has been raising them up healthily with her mom's curry recipes. Yeah, I mean, I hope they continue to work on the AI to make it more palatable. As it is, like I said, it feels a little broken. Benjamin, with the support of another version of Benjamin, a tangible entity from another dimension, his physical body was successfully restored. At first glance, he appears to have been restored to his original state, but it is unclear whether he should be considered living or had become a dead man. But in that state, he established the theory of time navigation in 2030, which would profoundly alter the future of all humankind. But again, I think most of us know going into a pseudo 5-1 game that things aren't going to be perfect, whether they're by design or just by incompetence. A TikTok boy, he remained in the training room on the last night until it was decommissioned due to deterioration, and was then relocated to the entrance of Spacetime Police Museum upon the construction of a new vessel. His goofy humor became popular with children visiting the museum, and he lived out the rest of his days happily. We had very little interaction with him outside of, the minigames. Kimberly, after the space-time destruction incident, he chose his moment and retired honorably. As a special gesture for his meritorious service, he was brought to the era of the Civil War and left there by choice. In that era, he returned to his hometown of Milwaukee, where he was reunited with the wife and children he had once lost. Okay, so Kimberly gets a happy ending. Following in his father's footsteps, he lived out the rest of his natural life modestly as a furniture craftsman. Blue Mountain, having resigned from the Spacetime Police, he now serves as a Romeo's right-hand man, supporting him behind the scenes as the successor to Spacetime. At age 85, feeling the limits of his age, he entrusted Romeo's supervision to Silver Fox and returned to Jamaica. Red Brown, 5 years after the space-time destruction incident, she suddenly resigned, stating, "I'll leave the rest of the next generation." She returned to her hometown in Oklahoma and used her accumulated wealth to purchase huge tracts of land. While mourning her daughter who passed away young, she removed her mask to bask in the sunlight and spend her remaining days in peace and quiet. Silver Fox remains on active duty as a veteran and pillar of the Spacetime Police, having secretly inherited the mission from Blue Mountain. He keeps a watchful eye on Romeo's actions, staying neither too close nor too far. Wary of Romeo suddenly displaying reckless behavior, he keeps his finger on the trigger, ready to take him down like the first director if necessary. The Black remains missing in action since the space-time destruction incident. The Spacetime Police has awarded him a 2-rank promotion. Shiryabu, as the boundary between data and self grew increasingly blurred, he voluntarily entered a dormant state in preparation for a summons from his former boss, just in case, before things get too chaotic. He currently sleeps inside the Spacetime Police servers in the form of data. Look at all these people involved. I feel bad when the product is just not particularly good. Retired from the Spacetime Police together with Blue Mountain, and then found new employment on Earth as a nanny in order to escape her father's close supervision in Green River. The sight of her playing with cheeky preschoolers with children clinging to both arms was a huge hit with the kids. She remains living and working on Earth. Worst Pink. While continuing her duties at the infirmary, she actively works as a romance-based influencer across various fields, guided by the motto, checking couples' answers during consultation. Though pursued by many men, she has grown older without yet meeting anyone who meets her high standards. I hear you, girlfriend. Although I don't have high standards. They're pretty low, really. I just haven't met anybody with lower standards than me yet. I'm sure there's music here that's licensed, but obviously we make sure that we're on streamer mode. Yeah, I mean, I don't regret playing, because Suda 5-1 games are bizarre and weird and in kind of a good way. Everything except for the gameplay. He's not interested in good gameplay. It's just not his thing. Aeons. UC 2019.
Blood camouflage off. Preparing to attack. Emergency power unit. Cut.
Power unit has been released. Transferring main power to EF.
EF receptor unit activated. Opening EF conduit.
Conduit release confirmed.
Commencing EF injection. 10%, 20%.
Transferring to operation checklist. Movable cockpit module is clear. EF injection limit reached.
Take it up to 120.
Roger. Taking it to 120. Variable section actuator output is normal. Couplings are fixed in flight position. Tank pressure is about to hit its limit.
That's fine.
Hangar lift ascending from bottom level to level UG.
Connecting to catapult.
Blast deflector position is normal. Catapult is ready to go.
Checking output. Main vernier values are normal. Thrusters are clear.
Releasing final safety devices. Transferring launch timing authorization.
Roger. Luna Stargazer, launching.
Horizon, take off.
Rock the pillars of heaven! Go Horizon! Hey. It's my rotten brother. Dark-sided bastard!
I will terminate you.
Shut up and die! Huh? Goddamn idiot!
This is
quite fancy. Bet they couldn't have done that all in engine. That would have been cooler to look at. All right, New Game Plus. Although, yeah, I don't want to go through that again. So we'll leave it as it is. This is meowmurai. You've been watching Romeo as a Dead Man running on PC. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.